What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we do a little review of this Bell Eliminator helmet. So this Bell Eliminator helmet is a awesome option for cruising. You can maybe do a little bit of sport bike riding with this, but it's more for cruisers. There's a nice wide open eye port here, and we're gonna test it out a little bit. I actually put a couple miles on this already, so this is not the first time I'm wearing it, but I wanted to give it a fair shot. This helmet is actually a competitor to the Biltwell Lane Splitter and even the Ghost Simpson, but the Ghost Simpson's a little bit of a higher end helmet. But yeah, so let's take a ride, and I'll tell you how it is. So it's a beautiful day on the bike. Why not take a ride? So, and do a little review on this helmet. So this helmet is by Bell. It's almost looks like a helmet that is from the car world, which if you look on Bell's website, it says, it's derived from the car world. And Bell does make helmets for a variety of motorsports, cars, motorbikes, sport bikes. So, you're gonna get quality stuff from Bell. And actually, this is my first Bell helmet. So this helmet is called the Bell Eliminator Hartluck Graphic. I got it off Cycle Gear, and actually this is on closeout, which they're probably not making this graphic anymore, but hey, they still do make this Bell Eliminator helmet. So Fitment right away when I first put this on was spot on for me. I do have an intermediate oval head shape. It's a little bigger on the XL side. Usually measure around 61 to 62 inches. I'm sorry, 61 to 62 centimeters. I use the size chart, and usually most helmets for me are spot on when it comes to sizing. XL is always a good size for me. The inside liner is all that antimicrobial, all that wicking. I mean, if you want to see a tech review of it, go to Cycle Gear or Revzilla or whoever. This is more of like how it rides, how it fits, and like I said, it fits spot on. At first when I tried it on, it fit too well. Then I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe if I break it in, it might become loose. But I did about, let me think here, about 400 miles on this helmet about now. I took it up to Connecticut. I drove around a little bit. So I do have to admit, the fitment is great. And also the second thing I really like about this helmet is that the eye port on it. Out of my peripheral vision, I can't even see the sides of the port, and probably You know, it almost feels like it's an open face helmet. And I guess that's what they were going for, you know. But it, you know, it does have a chin guard here. You know, it's, you know, the vents on it, they aren't open and closed. They're just open all the time. They have two in the front here. The bottoms, actually 4. There's one here, up here. And then on the top of the crown of the head, you have, I want to say, I forgot what it was, maybe 8 to 10 holes on top. And, you know, you do get a ton of airflow on this. So we're about to hit the highway. Ton of airflow. Like I said, even I have a fairing on it, you know, you do get a decent amount of wind. The shield is a Pro Max Vision shield. That's their new shield from Bell. It doesn't need one of those pin lock ready. It is pin lock ready already. I mean, it has the shield on it. It's their new technology. I really haven't tested in the rain or humidity yet, but so far this shield has been great. What I don't like about the shield and the mechanism is when you push up here, it's pretty hard to push up. When in the lock position, you know. And also, I do have to admit, this helmet is a little noisy, you know. Even with a big fairing like this, I do get a lot of wind noise. I do get a lot of noise coming up from the chin. And, you know, problem solved, just wear earplugs, you know. You know, it's nice in the fact that I get a lot of sound in the helmet when I have my radio system on, which, you know, this is the stock radio from Harley, and, you know, that might be my next upgrade besides. But, you know, that's something down the road. And, you know, full blast on this, I could definitely hear it, even with the windshield down. And, you know, at speed right now, we're going about 50. You know, right now you don't hear much of the wind because of the fairings taking care of it. But, you know, once I get up to higher speeds, you definitely hear the wind buffeting, you hear the noise coming in. I mean, there is no chin curtain here, so that's where probably most of the sound is coming from. So, you know, this graphic is pretty sick looking. It's the red and black Hartluck graphic. It's really light. And like I said, it almost feels like just a 3/4 helmet. One of my first helmets were was a shark helmet with that I forgot what it's called. Damn, I'll probably have to look it up, but I'll link it here. But, you know, it's comparable to that, and that helmet was pretty light, maybe a little heavier than this, and this is a full face helmet, so, you know, it's comparable. So we're about kicking up 70 miles an hour, you know, and it's getting a little noisy in here, but, you know, but besides that, fitment of the helmet, the shields here, and you know, just the total vision of what you can see is awesome. And even the weight too, you know, if it really feels like when I pull this up, it feels like I'm just wearing a open face helmet. You know, you get the wind in, make sure you wear, I would recommend wearing glasses under here if you're not, if you want to keep this shield up. You do get a little buffeting when you have the shield up, so you know, but if you're cruising around town or just cruising the backcountry roads, you can keep this visor up and you know, and wear a pair of glasses. You'll be straight. It'll be almost like you're wearing a half helmet or a 3/4 helmet. You know, so. So I have the visor down right now, and I do hear quite a bit of wind coming in. You know, even with the fairing here. Let me close my top vent fairing. Let's see how that does. But I mean, still the same. You know, on the road glide, right by the headlights, there are two holes there, and they kick up air into your chest here. You know, you really don't feel a lot of wind when you're in high speeds. You know, I mean, you don't want to be feeling that, especially when you're on road trips with this bike. But, you know, that's where majority of the wind is coming from up under the helmet. So, you know, I really feel this would be a nice helmet to just cruise in, just on the back roads. Highways, you gotta wear earplugs, you really do. Right now, I am not wearing earplugs because I forgot them, but hey. So I can't tell you how it does in the wind, but right now, you know, like I said, I have the fairing in front of me. You know, it feels good right now. It feels stable. Like it's not hindering. It doesn't feel too heavy. Also with the vents on top of the helmet, this might not be ideal for rain, this helmet, because there's no way to close these top vents. They do sell a little plastic shield that you clip onto the top, and it'll block the rain from coming in. I haven't tried it, but you know. Even if I put my head down in a tuck position, I really feel the wind coming up through those top exhausts. Actually, it feels a little better when you have your chin tucked. You know, you get less wind under the chin here. So right now we're cruising at 65 miles an hour. You know, we're just we are on the highway. Again, like I said, just should definitely wear earplugs with this helmet. You know, it is getting kind of noisy right now. I would, you know, my future plans with this helmet, I really like the style and I don't want to mess with it, so I don't know if I want to put a GoPro on the front with all the sticky mounts and all that, but I probably will. You know, who am I kidding? Let me stop playing myself here. You know, I mean, I love that Harley helmet with the Cena Bluetooth in it, but it's just heavy. After a full day of riding, you know, sometimes I miss my half helmet. But, you know, as I get older, you know, safety is more important right now, you know, and the half helmets just don't cut it no more. So cruising right now, and you know, I really have, besides the wind noise, really have no other complaints with this helmet. So if you're looking for a helmet just to cruise around in, have that full face coverage with an awesome visor system, I think Bell is coming out with, most of their new helmets are going to have this system on it, where you don't have to buy the pin lock, and you know, you could swap out the shields easier. You don't have to change the pin lock on each one. You know, it's just as easy as buying another shield. You know, and I really hope other manufacturers start doing that. You know, one of the things for me that sold me on it was this shield too, because you know, it's a hassle. You know, all the big companies do it. If you buy their premium helmets, you get a pin lock ready in it. But you know, we live in 2020. You can't do something what Bell's doing, just having a shield that doesn't fog up already. But you know, like I said, I haven't truly tested this out yet, but we will one day. I know, into the colder months. Into the colder months, when I like to ride, also, I'll test it out. So that's it, guys. So if you're really interested in this helmet, you know, this is a great helmet for around town and probably hitting up the curvy roads. You know, highway, I would recommend wearing earplugs with this helmet. It is a little noisy. But besides that, besides just wearing earplugs with the helmet, I think this is an awesome helmet. It feels really premium. It feels, the sizing for me is spot on. You know, the look of it is awesome. And you know, the vision through the eye port is wide open. It really feels like a 3/4 helmet. This visor is a awesome technology by Bell. You know, so we're gonna have to test that out one day. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video with it. But if you're looking for just a cruiser helmet that has the style of that car helmet you're looking for, I mean, take a look at this helmet. You know, I'll leave a couple links down below to the regular, you know, colors and this one. If, hey man, you might get lucky and find your size in this colorway, even though it's a closeout. So if you liked today's video, please give it a like, drop a comment below, also subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell notification, so every time I upload something to YouTube, you'll get notified. Maybe it's something you like.